Hey everyone, welcome back to Ripped MTG, where we try to buy Magic cards for cheap, sell them, and pay off my student loans. On Sunday, we opened a box of Ixalan, and if you watched it, you'll remember that it was really not that good. I did end up going back in and adding Field of Ruin was worth like $3, so I threw that in there. I didn't know it was still worth that much. So the total box value was like 34.76. So it was just kind of right around the same price as that first M19 box we opened. That was not very good, but still, I think it was the worst one we got. We did get Settled Wreckage. That was our most expensive rare and expensive card in the set, I guess. Other than that, everything else was just a bunch of $4 or $5 cards. Really nothing too exciting. So this week's video is pretty short. I did want to mention we do have some movement with Psy Master Thopterist. He has been kind of creeping up in price and has now hit that $4-ish mark that I can try and sell him for. So I've listed my Psy now, so that's cool. So we're seeing now M19, like we got rid of all of our mythic value by selling it pretty quick, and now we're seeing some of these rares kind of come into their prime and move up in price a little bit. So this is one of them. Supreme Phantom is the other, and I think Graveyard Marshal is going to probably hit around $4 soon too, maybe, and maybe Thorn Lieutenant as well. But Psy Master Thopters actually hit that $4 mark, so I've listed that one as well. So then I'm just going to talk about what I sold this week. We scrolled down. Remember last week we sold a bunch because of the eBay coupon, and we got rid of like all of the Shocklands we've opened so far. So that was really good. This week is a little less exciting. So I mean, I opened a pretty lackluster box that didn't have a lot of cards worth selling. So I didn't get to list a ton this week, and I was cleared out so much from last week that a lot of my inventory was down too. So I mean, if you kind of split this $130 up between this week and last week, then it's pretty reasonable. But obviously this week's going to be a little bit more of a lull because our inventory went down and we sold some of our higher value stuff last week. So 33.48 was what we got. We sold the group of Pithing Needles, a Deathrite Shaman, Dreadbore. We got our Settled the Wreckage out of there. I think the third week in a row we've sold an Abrupt Decay, Treasure Map, and Legion's Landing. So we did sell the Ixalan cards. They are like in demand. People are looking at them and want them. They just don't. The ones I got just didn't really have a ton of value, so that was unfortunate. So if we go to Loan Tracker, last time we got to add $130 to our loan. The accrued interest on the smaller loan was $1.95. We got our loan down to $18,200.95. Great. This week isn't as exciting, but hey, still something, right? We can already tell that the interest is different. I mean, a week of interest was $1.95 before, and now a week of interest is $1.74. So we are making an effect, even though it's only about a quarter, but still. We can see that it's having an effect at the very least. So 33.48 is what we're adding on here. $1.74 is my accrued interest. It's probably going to be a penny or two more, like I mentioned in my last videos. And that brings our total loan balance after my payment processes here to $18,169.21. I'll have one more week before I make my minimum payment to get it down, and that'll knock off the interest rate before my normal payment goes through. So I think we'll probably be under 18,000 by the end of August, which is really exciting. So we've made some progress, and last week helped a bunch. And here we are at $18,169.21. So I'm going to go ahead and update that 169.21, and that's our balance. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to keep it short this week. Definitely going to have another box opening on Sunday. It'll probably be Return to Ravnica. I might do a double header. I'm not sure. They are reprinting some stuff from the old Ravnica sets they announced, and some of the guild packs and stuff. And so I'm getting a little bit more worried that maybe Shocklands will get reprinted again. So I'd like to try and sell them while they still have some value, and while people still want them for Modern. So I might do a double header. I'm not sure. Otherwise, I'll see you guys Sunday with another Return to Ravnica box.